The next skill that we'll be teaching your dog or puppy is how to target the palm of your hand with their nose. This behavior is foundational to a lot of different things that we're going to be working on with your dog. So if you practice nothing else this week, spending a lot of time on hand targeting will help you with a lot of the other skills later on down the road. So the goal behavior we're looking for here is that our dog can touch their nose, can touch their nose to the palm of our empty hand. It's very important that the hand that they're learning to target never has, down, stay, relax. It's really important that the hand that our dogs are learning to target never has food in it, because we want them learning that this is a button for treats, but not the treat itself. So that if down the road you're asking for behavior with targeting and you don't have food with you, you aren't losing the benefit of the behavior. If you have put so much reinforcement into this that your puppy will target your hand without a treat, you can utilize it when you don't have food as a way to get your dog's focus, as a way to recall your dog away from distraction, and a lot of other great skills. So the food is never in the hand that you're going to ask your dog to target. It's in the other hand, however, and if I have my dog here, I'm going to present the empty hand, the one I want him touching, as close to his nose as necessary in order to get him to bonk it with his nose, or move towards it, or look at it. Whatever level your puppy needs to start with, whether they're just going to look at your hand or move towards your hand but not touching it, you can mark and reward those steps as well. So for Rue, I'm going to start out and put my empty hand very close to his nose. And granted, he's done this before, so this will give you a good picture, of what the goal is supposed to look like. Your dog might not start out quite so enthusiastically, but that's okay. So I'm going to put my hand very close to his nose, almost to the point where he doesn't have an option but to touch it. You can see the slobber flying. I put it to his nose, he bonks it, and then he gets a treat with the other hand. Now, I can mark, if your puppy is still just learning this, I would recommend marking the nose touching the hand. Yes! 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 If I had a click, it would be click, 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 click. Notice I'm pulling my hand away after each click while I deliver the food, because I want him resetting so that he's not just seeing the hand kind of out there all the time, but he has a reason to touch it every time. Yes. 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 Then once my dog is targeting my hand very consistently, I'm going to start, moving my hand around. Only once you have your puppy really enthusiastically targeting should you take this next step. Yes. A little bit higher. Yes. Yes. Etc. After you have, thank you, sit, wait. After you have your goal target behavior, you can start using this at greater distances. We'll talk about that again in our recall video, but for now, make your hand extending towards your puppy or your dog the most exciting thing ever. It's a treat button to your dog. It always pays off, but there's never food in